How has interaction changed the way that we sell online? Watch this video, I'm gonna break down some of my thoughts. Happy whatever day this is, everybody, it's Spencer Line here, and for those that don't know, in 2012, I started my very own online vintage and secondhand clothing company called Gully Garms. Last year, sadly closed it, reopened it, smaller scope. Now I'm here, YouTube, giving gems on what I've learned since 2012. I will start condensing that as well. And today I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind a few times. I've had conversations with friends recently about this topic, and I've been really thinking about how to even articulate it. And I want to talk about interaction and how this has changed the way that people buy online. So as we know, for the most part, online as the process that we buy is that you go on a website, you see something that you like, and you add to cart, or you think about the process of whether I'm gonna buy it, whether I'm gonna wait to have an email sent with a discount code, or whatever that process is. There's a moment in time where you see something online and you go, there's a thought of, do I want this, do I not? But for the longest time, people just go online, faceless, buy a product, leave the website, and that's it. But in the last 12 to 18 months, and I think it's after we've come out of the COVID pandemic situation, if I'm honest, there's this lack of connection where people are really hungry and feeling for connection through the interactions that they have with buying. You know, you look at a website that you buy off of a regular store, there's no interaction, no point where you feel like a part of this, no point you really feel appreciated for your purchase. You might get an email that says thank you, but realistically, if what you're looking for is some appreciation for you buying with this company, you won't get it technically from an email. It won't hit the same anyway. Now, the reason why this point about interactive selling has come to my attention is that live stream selling, the way that people sell through the personalities that they are now, has changed the whole dynamics and ecosystem of online e-commerce. And what I mean by that is that websites that used to just sell products that people thought were good are now being compromised by people who could just be an influencer on TikTok that started his own brand and gets more sales than you. And the reason why is that level of interaction. Yes, the interaction is based on the personal brand and the identity and the relatability of that person who is representing themselves for you to buy into via that interaction. Interaction as a theme, as a process of what it is. What is it? It's that feeling that something that you're saying or doing or being a part of is being respected and being reciprocated by the person that's selling to you. And the reason why live streamers really hit different with that is that it creates this seamless feel that the brand identity is just a live running theme of who you are and representing yourself to people online. Now, the live stream selling is one thing that I have expertise on, and it is the point that I am focusing on a little bit with this interactive thought. However, the launch of live stream selling in the last 3 to 4 years through China and now the UK, the States and everywhere else, it really poses the question about how people are going to move forward with the way they purchase online. And I don't even mean that live stream selling will be the end point of this interactive experience, but what that has represented in this point in time is that people value buying from people. People value an experience where there feels like there's a community, there feels like something that they're doing is a part of it. And I totally get that, and I think I resonate with that more than I would ever resonate with just uploading products on the internet. To play devil's advocate, there's a big proportion of the world that still enjoys buying just e-commerce, flat lay products, and people who don't really care about brands. However, this presence of this live stream selling, this presence of personal brands through the way that people interact is creating a new perspective and outline for how the landscape of selling is going to change. And I'm here for it. As somebody who's spent a long time behind the scenes working on the craft of just the tasks and now being more of a face on brand, giving value, being genuine and authentic, I get a bigger sense of well-being and purpose through that selling as a relation of what I'm doing. And I think the people that buy it enjoy the process of it a lot more. I mean, you'd have to ask the people who buy through these means, but what I'm trying to get to is that the way that we interact with our purchases is going to continually change. The way that you feel personalized to companies is going to continually change. And it's not to say that you should think about adding a personal element to your brand now. I mean, for me, it's been something that I've been doing in the last 12 to 18 months. And I don't think it's something that you just do that and it's overnight success. I think genuinely people have to feel like you're somebody that they relate to. You're somebody who's genuine, not really talking a load of shit and just being honest. And I think if enough people see that and the right people resonate with it, then you're on to the monies or you're on to the right direction. If making more money is what you want to do, then you work on that. That's besides the point. The way that we interact with how we purchase online is something that is a prevalent theme that will start to grow and boom a lot more. The more people feel disconnected, the more they will seek out connection. And the more people spend online, the more people that theme of a disconnection to getting connection will be a prevalent theme. Guys, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this one. Are you somebody that wants to interact with your customers? Do you want to be a faced on brand? What do you think about all of this? Drop a comment, let me know, and let's just chew the fat on this topic. Lots of love, stay safe, stay sustainable. If you want more videos, Patreon's down below. And if you don't, Gully Garms website's down there, 30% off for the whole of March. So yeah.